Hi. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Let me just check if the light is good. I know that with the window behind me, it's a little bit dark, but you can still see me. So, welcome, everyone. Welcome, namaste. I'm so happy to have you all joining me today on this Friday. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Nandita, my sweetie, you've managed to be here. Welcome. It's so good to see you. So please let me know, guys, whoever is here. Neha, hello, namaste. Rebecca, oh, thank you, my dear. Yes, I've changed again. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Namaste, just a vision. Moa, hi, I'm so happy to see you joining me. Hi, I'm so happy to see you guys all here. Finally made it back. I'm very happy to have you guys here. So, welcome on this Friday. Please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if everything is working before we begin. So, YouTube can also have some time to tell people that we are live. Um, and yeah, just let me know where you guys are watching me today. I know that we have people from everywhere, so it's wonderful. I love this connection when I do lives. It's different than when it's recorded. I can actually connect with you guys in a deeper way. Everything is working. Thank you, Moa. Thank you for letting me know. I love your name, by the way. Anyways, so we are here today because, as you know, July is coming, a whole new month, and we're gonna connect with the angels. Massachusetts, sweet, nice. Oh my god, I love the US, you guys. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I think no, I'm sure. In one of my previous lives, I was American, so there's something. It's weird. So, anyways, Georgia. Oh, sweet, you guys. Many shifts, many things happening in the US now, which is great actually. It's so wonderful for me that I'm working with energy all the time. It's so wonderful to see these changes actually really happening everywhere in some way. So it's good. Changes are always for the best. Anyway, so we're here today to check with the angels what message they have for us for the month of July. You're going to pick your card and then you can check, you can see what you should be thinking about, focusing on throughout the month. We're going to get the card in order for you to see the general energy for you, what you can expect for the month of July in order for you to grow and to expand and to connect with yourself in a deeper way. So let's see what the angels have for us. Okay, it's just really weird because we're right in the middle of the year already and it feels like New Year's was just yesterday. Nandita, you're so sweet. Thank you, my dear. I'm so happy to know that. I'm so happy to know you guys like it. I wanted to put that. Okay, I'll leave it like this. I was gonna just put the. I need to wait. just need. I need to arrange here the live chat so I can see all of you. Anyways, the light is slightly dark, right? But anyways, so let's check. Wayne, hi Wayne, welcome. Does everyone watching get their own card or is it in general for everyone? I'm gonna get three different sets of cards. I mean, three cards. It's just one deck today. And then you guys are gonna pick the card you want and then you'll get the message according to the number you're choosing. Okay, my dear. Um, Anyways, so let's begin. Let's pull the cards. Let's see the message. Let's see the energy, okay, that the angels are holding for us. There's still so many shifts to happen. You know, in June we had that super powerful full moon, and then we had new moon coming with solstice and coming with a solar eclipse, and so many events and so many things happening at the same time. If you look at the planets in general, everywhere there's something changing. It's just so it's so interesting to see that, the angels are talking so much about these changes and these shifts, and we are actually managing to see them, right? To experience them in life. It's not just, it's not just the guidance in itself, but we can really, very deep and very strong and very, um, continuous way, we see the shift happening, right? Can you guys, like, I mean, are you guys noticing as well, like, how much is changing? Everyone is going through something now in different ways, and at the same time the collective is also shifting, and it's just so great to see that this is really happening, and it's all for the best, and I love to see these things. Anyways, you guys, let's get the cards. Let's see what they have for us, right? Okay, I got 3 cards here already. The collective is learning to come together. Exactly, my dear. That's what I've been repeating over and over. That's the message the angels are giving us so strongly since the very beginning of all this coronavirus stuff. That the main focus for all of this shifts is that we are one. We need to understand that we are one. There's no difference, there's no separation between beings. We are one with nature, we are one with the animals, we are one with one another. There's no such thing as color, there's no such thing as nationality, there's no such thing as language, there's no such thing as job, as financial situation. We're not separated. There's no such thing as religion. We are all one. We are all connected from the same source, from the same light, from the same divine love. And that's what the angels, that's what all of these shifts are bringing us into a place, into an awareness and understanding that it's time for us to look at one another with the eyes of the divine, and to see the divine in one another, and to see the divine within us, to return home, return to our hearts, and to become one with everything. So yeah, let me see what you guys are saying. Rebecca, the back and leg pain. Back and leg pain, my dear, it depends on where the pain is, where in the back, but usually back pain is considered holding on too much, is the energy of retaining too much energy, retaining too much responsibilities, maybe things that are not even yours, really holding within you more than you can take. And legs, it's purely root chakra, which means insecurities, instabilities, financial worries, uh, ungrounding, disconnection from your life, from your body, from yourself, from your feelings. Um, yeah, that's usually what these two are. But then again, in the back, it depends on the location for us to associate it with the chakras. But back in general is that you are just holding on too much. Okay, my dear, let me just check what else. What did you say? Because I missed this. Okay, again, let me check. Perhaps root, sacral chakra. Yeah, it depends. If it's lower back, it can be sacral and root. Yeah, is it? Is it is? But it is. But a lot of people are experiencing it collectively. Yeah, I mean, lower chakras are the ones very affected now with all the shifts in the energy, in the collective consciousness. Why? Because lower chakras are human experiences, and our blockages are mainly human experiences, our ego experiences. So the ego is shifting, actually. That's what the angels were telling me the other day. What's happening is that the ego is shifting, and once there is clearing, and once there is things coming to the surface, we're going to feel it in our body. Sometimes you might experience very strong headaches, very strong migraines even. That's third eye as well, energy of spirituality. Consciousness is expanding, so this can happen. Third eye or crown chakra, upper chakras. But there's a lot being cleared being aligned, coming back together in the lower chakras because of this shifts in vibration, and that needs deep clearing, that needs a lot of work, that needs a lot of focus. We need to really come together as one as well inside of us. What do I mean by this? I mean by connecting mind, body, and soul. We really need to focus on this when these shifts are happening at an energy level within us. We need to connect mind, body, and soul. We need to meditate. We need to really grab and hold on to our spiritual practices. And we also need to take very good care of our bodies, our home, our castles, by being healthy, by working out, by going to nature and all this stuff. We need to be strong enough to hold on to these new levels of vibration within us. That's basically it. Let me see, what else did you say, my dear? Oh, okay, let me check. Why do I seem like I'm living my physical body while meditating now? Nandita, that's because of all these shifts. Probably your vibration is shifting, your consciousness is opening, so you feel like that. But please be mindful that this also means you're not very grounded. So if it's an experience that you're enjoying, okay. But if you feel like it's hard to get back, or it's bringing you any kind of fear or something, don't forget to ground before you start to meditate and after you finish your meditation. Always, every single time we meditate, we need to ground, especially afterwards, because we need to return back to the body. We need to return back to the physical experience. Otherwise, you will be living in the clouds. You won't manage to focus. You won't manage to connect with you. You will be confused. You will be lost. So yes, meditation is extremely important now, but grounding is also super important. I think, if I'm not wrong, even this week, I'm not sure, but the angels, I think they talked a little bit about this, right, in the daily guidance, about returning, about becoming one with your body and grounding. They are always talking about this anyways. Let me see, what did you say? I'm enjoying the shift, not afraid. Great. So anyways, if you're not afraid, that's a positive thing. But you can never ever forget your body. You have to always ground. You have to always do very, especially now that we are going higher in the vibration, in the consciousness. We need to do deeper grounding. We need to ground more often. We need to return to the body. Otherwise, we're going to be completely just in the clouds people. For example, people who are like, I'll give you an example. People that are extremely religious, that are to the extreme, that means that they are completely disconnected from the body. They are completely ungrounded. There is no connection at all with the physical realm. And I mean, who wants to live like that, right? Out of reality. You need to return to the reality. You need to be always grounding your energy. Okay, don't forget to do that, you guys. Don't forget. There are 1,000 ways to ground your energy, but you need to be doing it very often. Otherwise, you won't manage to live your life properly. You'll be always disconnecting. You'll be always confused. You'll be always fearful, actually, because the energy is not flowing down to the earth. Okay? Yeah, Archangel Michael, especially, yeah, exactly, Nandita. When we meditate with the angels, we tend to go, we do go extremely higher, in an extremely high vibration, because they are super high. But you have to return, don't forget that. You have to return back. It's wonderful to be there. If I could, I would stay there, but we have our human life to deal with and our things to be working on here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. So we need to embrace the human experience as well. Don't forget that. Okay, you guys? Especially when you're connecting with the angels, because they are super high vibrational beings. So we have to return back to the body. Anyways, enough of talking. Any more questions before we get to the cards? I love talking to you guys and answering your questions. This is our moment. Sarah, it's pick a card, my dear. You will pick one of the cards I have here. Yes, I return back and mix. You're so sweet, Nadita. Anyways, you guys, let's get to this. Okay, so there you go. Card number 1 is here. Number 2, number 3. Take a deep breath. Connect with your heart, connect with your soul. Invite your guardian angel in. Ask him to inspire you right now to pick the cards that best guides you right now, that suits your energy, suits your focus for the month of July. Trust your intuition, don't doubt it. It's always the first number that popped in your mind. Okay, don't question it. Don't think twice. Don't pick 2, 3 cards. There's always one. There's always one number that will come first. And that's the number your guardian angel is inspiring you to go for today. Okay, so let me know what you're choosing. I'm gonna go with number 2 today as well. As you guys know, I always pick one for me as well. So let's see. I have 3, 2, 3, and yeah. Anyways, let's get to this. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's start with number 1. Whoever watches this later or whoever is here and speaking number 1, we have the card. There you go, you guys. The card is patience. The angels are telling you this. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Number 1, your focus. 2 things for you in July. First, of course, we cannot run away from the word patience in itself. Okay, have patience with your expansion. Have patience with your life, with your growth, with your manifestation. Okay, allow yourself to go with the waters, to go with the flow. Don't force anything. Everything is happening at its own rhythm, at a level where you can handle, at a level that is the best for you right now. But what they are asking you for July number 1s is that it's a month for you to grow when it comes to your knowledge. So it's an invitation for you to really study, to study more in July, to maybe buy books and read something that will help you on your growth, on your personal growth, or even enroll in a course, in a training, and start studying something, start just narrowing your knowledge. That's what they're showing me, like coming to a place where you become really good at it, where you really understand things in a different way. They're talking about something that you have been planning to study. You have that inner desire to learn about it, and that's the moment. Okay, July is the moment for you to look into it and to go for it, to find time. You will, that's what they're saying, you will have time for it if you want to. You will find time to study. You will find time to learn about whatever it is that you want right now. But it's a month of learning. It's a month of reading. It's a month of studying. It's a month of connecting with yourself, with your inner knowledge, and expanding that. Okay, becoming better at what you do. Going with the flow, allowing yourself to get into the light, to be focused by the light and be going in that direction. But you need to remember that in order for us to ascend, in order for us to grow, we need to learn many things in life. That's why we are here. So learn with your own experiences, study more, let go of what needs to be left behind, and simply grow. It's an inner growth, it's an inner connection, it's something that is meaningful to you, and it's time to listen, it's time to be yourself, and just embrace, okay, these new learnings, these new experiences. They keep saying this: listen to what your call is, listen to your whole heart's call. Don't leave it for later anymore. Don't delay it anymore. Go for it. Okay, it's time. It's time. They will help you to get there. Okay. All right, it's number ones. I hope it resonates. It's resonating. Let me see what you're saying. Okay, this is crazy because my mind was telling me too because I don't like odd numbers, but I went with intuition and was number one. Great. I just bought a few new books the other day. Oh, that's awesome, my dear. So they're inspiring you, to go for it, to read it. That's cool. Becca, funny how you say about study something. Mine is Spanish. Oh, bueno. I just keep putting it off and saying I have other stuff and more important in life to do. But if that's, I mean, Becca, if that's what your call is, if you have been, feeling, like doing this, do this if it's, even if it's just for fun, because you will be learning something. You will be growing anyways. Of course, um, don't demand too much from yourself. Go, as they said, go in your own rhythm, but don't delay it anymore. Okay, don't delay it. It's time. It's time to speak Spanish. Let me see what else. I was getting feelings of wanting to learning more and more about everything. That's so cool, my dear. Perfect. That's the answer. They are inspiring you to really learn, to don't ignore this inspiration to learn more, and to just absorb as much knowledge as you can, okay, in this life. That's awesome. Cool. I love it. So guys, are you ready for number two? Yes, I picked number two, right? Yes. Let's see. So we have Archangel Ariel. That's so cool. I like it. So Ariel, first, when Ariel comes through, she's talking about nature. She's talking about um, recharging, clearing, deep connection with ourselves, with our truth. So, and I like it. The card says, new, that's cool. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open. And again, through study, prayer, and meditation. You guys, number two is as well talking about study. Huh? She's also calling you to study, but now number two, this is completely connected to your spirituality. Okay, number two is you're going through a very deep spiritual awakening, a very deep spiritual growth, and she wants you to embrace these experiences. If you're probably having some very vivid dreams, maybe you're starting to see energy, maybe you're starting to experience the presence of energy near you. Maybe it's getting thinner and thinner, that layer between you and the spiritual world, your consciousness, your psychic abilities, clairvoyance, clairaudience, and all this. So you are getting into a stronger spiritual experience in your life now. They want you to embrace this. They want you to not fear this as well. Don't fear your spiritual side. Don't fear spirituality. Some people really fear that they will start to see ghosts or whatever. But the angels always remind us that if you're in the light, if you're working with light, you will have light near you. So don't fear that. Um, this is happening. This spiritual awakening is happening for you to see yourself in a different way, for you to see the world in a different way. But it's time, the whole month, focus in studying, praying, and meditating. Okay, so remember about your meditation. Don't forget your meditation practice ever. Okay, meditation needs to be there as your soul's food. It's how we feed the soul is through meditation. So don't forget that in July. But also, you can study more. That's what they're saying. Go for it. Expand. Learn more. You know, search for more. Buy more books, even when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to awareness, when it comes to spiritual awakening, energy, whatever it is. But just connect with your spirituality as well through studying, because you need to understand as well what is happening. It's not simply experiencing it, but when you have the knowledge behind this, then you understand it even better. You understand it in a deeper way. So look for, especially what they're saying is not as much as trainings, but it's very connected to books, to reading, maybe some blogs or stuff like this. But learning more basically about what's happening to you, what's happening to the energy, and connecting with the energy through your knowledge as well, for you to understand the shifts, not only experience them but also understand them. Okay, number twos. That's awesome. Let me see if there's anything else they have to say. It's purely just, this opening of your inner light and expanding. So in July, you need to meditate more and to study about this. I'll study about energy and spirituality. Read more about it. Okay, number two is nice. Dancing, I told you your sessions are my meditation. That's cool. Resonates. Cool. Awesome. I'm glad, Nadita. I'm glad. All right, number two. So we all, I'm with you in this. We all need to read more. Actually, I bought a book the other day about this. So yeah, they're inspiring me. And I have a training also coming through. Anyways, let's go to number three. You guys are ready? So it's also a very spiritual card. I'm telling you that, all of this is coming from such a high perspective. It's coming such a high energy, all these shifts. So we have Merlina, number three, and the angels say, this is what they say to you. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Again, talking about information and learning and reading and studying. Do research, you see, do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So, number three is what they're telling you is that there are things you are going to have to make some choices, some decisions coming for you to make in July, and it. You cannot delay it anymore. That's what they're saying. You cannot postpone it anymore because you're struggling with it, because you're feeling like this is harming you somehow. Some things in life, this can be in every area of your life, maybe your work, maybe some relationships, maybe your health even. So they're asking you to gather more information, okay, to research more, to read more about the options, um, to, like they said, seek maybe for an expert advice. don't don't think, that's what they're saying. Archangel Michael is here. He's telling you guys, don't think that you're alone in this. You don't need to make this decision alone. He will be with you to support you. But as you can see, the card is a super spiritual card. It's a very opening of who you are. So they're asking you to really embrace who you are when it comes to making your decisions in July, to stand up for who you are, to stand up for yourself, to trust, to believe that inner gut, that inner feeling. There is a great, I don't know if you can see it, there's a great alignment within you, a spiritual awakening, Kundalini awakening as well coming through this. And the angels are all here supporting you and showering you with light. So in order for you to understand what needs to be done with certainty, you need to have this deep connection with yourself. And you need to really look deeper into the options. Don't make any decisions in July that you're not sure about, that you're confused, that you're doing it just because. Okay, this needs to come from your heart. This needs to come from your soul. Your heart is talking to you. Your soul is talking to you. It's time to listen. But if it's still not clear, just research about this. Just try to understand more. Try to seek for advice, maybe. But Archangel Michael is saying, don't doubt yourself as well. Don't forget that you have the answer. You hold the answer. You know what to do already. But you just need to have more information about the options in order for your ego to feel confident enough to make that decision. But you already know it. Okay, the answer lives within you already. The angels are actually inspiring you to show you the way. It's just a matter of feeling confident enough when it comes to make the choices that you really want, that really resonates with you right now. Okay, when it comes now, he's calling my attention to the new moon, in this card. So he's talking about also, new beginnings, new new things to do in your life. When you make this choice, something new will come from it, something positive will come from it, new experiences will come from it. He's saying this, new levels of joy in your life are coming from it. I like this. And I mean, we're heading towards a full moon, but by the time the new moon is here, you will feel this very deep need of making that decision, of doing something about it. So work through this period now, through this time you have until the new moon, in order for you to gather information and feel confident. So when the new moon comes with all these shifts, with all the new energies, you will make that decision with ease and with confidence. Okay, number threes. That's important. Let me see what you're saying. So, hello, people. I have suffered skin problems for many months. Oh my dear. I I can help you. Just just send me an email or go to my website. Exciting and beautiful message. Oh, that's great, Moa. I'm really looking forward to July because July holds actually a very positive energy. It's not a month that is going to be heavy. It's a month of shifts, but super positive shifts. So I'm looking forward as well. I'm sure it will be beautiful. To be honest, the entire year we're going to experience this. So you will see me every week here talking about changes. Picked number three. I'm an Aries sun. That's cool. Libra moon. Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I feel like there's a major shift happening for the better. So many spiritual encounters. Oh, that's so cool, my dear. Wow. Yeah, you're right. I'm very glad that you have this awareness because, I mean, the fact that you guys are here, anyways, shows that you're more spiritual. You know, that you already have, you have already started your spiritual awakening process. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching an angel guidance. But I'm glad that you're having this awareness, that you're noticing, that you're feeling the shifts, that you're trusting that this is happening for the best. It's wonderful. Because sometimes people just blame and blame and blame the universe and blame everything for the shifts. You know, they want to shift, they want things to change, but they're not willing to change. So it's a huge inner struggle. Finally going to meet my family again. Oh, Moa, that's so great. Oh, bless you, my dear. I know it's been tough the past months. Love the cards, makes me feel a bit more hopeful than I've been feeling lately. Becca, that's so great. I'm glad to know that. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Don't feel low. You know, when you bring yourself into a state of trust and joy, inner joy, when you look within you and you understand that you're light and that life is meant to be flowing, then things do flow. So I'm glad the cards helped you. I'm very happy to know that. Anyways, you guys, we're here for 30 minutes already. I hope the messages resonated with you. And as always, I just have to thank you all for joining me. I'm just so happy to share with you this moment. You know, this is one of, like we were talking about, something that feeds your soul. This is one of the things that really feeds my soul. I love exchanging with you, connecting with you, and in a way that we grow together. I'm not here I'm not here to be in any different level than you are, because as we said in the beginning, we are one. So it's so wonderful to actually hold hands and support each other and go through these shifts together. I love sharing with you. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I wish you a wonderful weekend. Rejuvenated. I'm so good. That's so wonderful. Thank you, Nandita. So I wish you a wonderful weekend. May the angels bless you with everything you need throughout the month of July. May you all have a wonderful month of July, filled with light, filled with inspiration, filled with spiritual awakening, with positive changes. And take good care of yourselves. Don't forget that. As we were talking, before, this this super important mindset that we need about keeping the balance between human experience and spiritual experience. We all need this, so don't forget to do that as well. Okay, my lovelies. So thank you so so much once again, and I'll talk to you next week. I might not manage to come live next week. Let me just tell you before I go, because I'm planning, and I hope I will manage to take 5 days vacation next week. It's been maybe 3 years I don't go on vacation, and a full vacation where I'm not, editing anything or filming anything. So I'm hoping that it's gonna work. So I might not manage to come live, but I will record it anyways, as you guys know. Um, but anyways, I'll be on my Instagram and everything as always, and the daily guidance will come anyways. Okay, my lovelies. But anyways, thank you. If I don't manage to go on my vacation, then I will be live anyways, back here with you guys. So have a wonderful weekend, as I told you, and may your month of July be very blessed, happy, and fun. All the best to you all as well. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.